Hi everyone, so today I have a haul. I use air quotes because there's just one album in here, but I got this sent through a proxy service called Korgou. I think I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm wrong, please forgive me. But it's spelled Korgou. And what it is basically a site that you can sign up for, and they will give you a Korean address that is basically like a little locker in this warehouse that they have. And if you order something from a site based in Korea, you can get it shipped there. And then once they receive the package, you can apply to have that item sent to you, wherever it is that you are located. And people use this sometimes to save up on shipping. If they're ordering a lot of different items, they can consolidate the packages together and then pay only one shipping fee instead of multiple ones. Or if it's an item that only ships somewhere in Korea, it won't ship internationally. That was the case here. That was why I signed up for this. And this was my first time using a proxy service, so I wasn't really sure how it would turn out. And that is why I'm making this video, just to kind of share my experience a little bit with you. What is in this package is yet another copy of ONEWE's single album, Memory Illusion. And this was for their third and final domestic Fansign call event that they did. They did this one through the website Joeun Music, Joeun. Again, I'm so sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly. And while their previous two domestic fansigns were through sites that shipped internationally, this website did not. Again, there was an exclusive benefit of a full set of 5 photocards being offered if you applied to this fansign, but it was only available for people in Korea or who had a Korean address, because those were the only places that this website would ship. And because I made it a goal to collect all of ONEWE's photocards from end of spring era onwards, including exclusive fansign cards, I was really disappointed at first when I realized that this website would only ship within Korea, because I thought it meant I would not be able to get these cards. But then someone recommended that I use a proxy site, so I did my research on exactly what those were, what that would entail, approximately how much the service would cost for these shipping, and ultimately decided to give it a go. And I have seen what these photocards look like now, and I don't regret it because I really do like this set of photocards, but I don't know if I'm going to continue to do it for future fansigns if they do have more in the future that are through websites that only ship within Korea. I have actually skipped out on 2 fansign photocard sets since then. They did a Japanese fansign and a Chinese fansign. And I did not apply for either of those because those were one random photocard per album rather than a full set per purchaser. So those I'm going to try and see if I can get on the secondhand market. And if I can't, then I'm just going to skip out on those cards and focus on the Korean ones and the international ones. I did apply for both the Make Star and My Music Taste fansigns that they did internationally, and I will be doing hauls when all of those come in. I actually was lucky enough to get into the My Music Taste fan call, so expect a full long video for my experience on that in the future. But back to this particular order. The website itself, the Joeun Music website, was all in Korean, but I was able to turn on the Google Translate feature, which automatically translates everything to English, and kind of figure out enough to order the album, put my information in, and all of that. And for the address, you just put in the address that the Korgou website gives you. And that was a little bit tricky. There were some nuances there that took me a moment to figure out, but I was able to figure it out in the end. And when the album shipped, it arrived at the Korgou warehouse. I think it was the same day that I got the shipping notification. It was very fast. And then when you log into the website, it will show you what packages you have available at the warehouse, and you can click on it and apply to have it forwarded and give your address and your shipping information and all of that. I was just ordering one item, so I didn't combine anything, but you can do that as well. If you have multiple packages, you can combine them and get them resent as one order. I had considered maybe utilizing that service in the future. For example, with Bizant's multiple merchandise drops. I thought maybe that could be a way to get them shipped to a Korean address for cheaper and then sent onwards to me to save on shipping possibly. But with how much the shipping for this ended up costing, I don't think I will. I think I will just keep ordering directly through Bizent and just paying shipping multiple times like I do presently. It took a few days after I submitted my application for this to be forwarded for them to get back to me with the shipping price. And when they did come back with the shipping price, it was more expensive than I had expected it to be. Because when your package comes in to their warehouse, they tell you what the weight is, and then they have a chart on their website that like breaks down what the current rates are for like the different postal options that they offer. So I used that to estimate how much the shipping for this would be, and I thought it was going to be around $50, and it ended up being closer, I think it was 60 something in the end, because they do charge a small fee on top of the actual shipping cost, which makes sense because they are providing a service by packaging it up and forwarding it on for you. Yeah, it did end up being much more expensive than if I had, for example, ordered this album from a website that just shipped internationally to begin with. So I don't think it will end up being cost effective for me to get orders that do ship internationally sent to Korgou and then sent on to me. I think that that does work better if you are running a group order or something and bulk buying something. And I chose to have my items shipped through the DHL shipping method because that is usually the quickest and most reliable for me. That is not going to be the case for everybody. So again, if you do use this service, just look at the different options and see what would work the best for you. And what they do, unless you tell them to repackage it, I believe they just take the original package directly as it was sent to them and put it in a box and ship it onwards to you. So, definitely was not expecting this packaging. The site originally sent it in just an envelope, which is a little worrisome, but it does sound like there is bubble wrap, like this is a bubble mailer, perhaps. So, hopefully the cards will be well protected. So, here is the envelope cut open, and it was not a bubble mailer, it's actually just a completely thin envelope, which is interesting. But the album itself is wrapped in bubble wrap, so that's good. And we do have the Photocards, I can see them right there. So that's super exciting. A part of me kind of felt like something would end up going wrong and like it wouldn't have the cards or something. I don't know. That's anxiety for you. But I'm really, really happy that I have them because they are super, super cute. And I just know these are going to be like impossible to find secondhand because of the way they do the Korean fan signs where you just get one set no matter how many albums you purchase. People don't end up with extras the way that they do for like the international fan signs. But this is the album. We've all seen it so many times at this point, and you will see it again in the Make Star by Music Taste hauls. We're not done with Memory Illusion unboxings yet. And then we have the photo card set, which I am so excited to look at in person because, like I said, I have seen photos of these online, and they are so, so, so cute. This might be one of my favorite ONEWE photo card sets overall. They are matte, which is interesting. I feel like their cards are not usually matte. But also, I look at so many photo cards, I could just straight up be wrong. So don't quote me on that. But these are the outfits that they wore for one of the radio shows they were on, and also the Simply K-pop stuff that they filmed. And I really, really love these outfits. So I'm really happy that they have a photo card set with them. So we have Kia. I love the little braid in his hair with the red ribbon. That is so cute. And that is what the back looks like. And that is going to be the same for all of them. And I love how they don't put these cards in like any particular order, so you never know what order they're going to be in. Next we have Joeun, and again, that is just such a cute photo card. When I tell you I really like this whole set, I mean it. And of course, Dongmyoung. And again, love loved this outfit when he wore it. I love the little Mickey Mouse beret. It's so cute. I saw a lot of people say that this really looks more like something that they would expect Dongju to wear, which they're not wrong, especially with the little Mickey Mouse beret. But I feel like that's part of what makes it really, really cute. Because it's not a style I feel like that we see Donghyun in as much, but he looks really, really cute in it. And again, super, super, super happy that it was made into a photo card and that I was able to obtain these. And then we have Harin, and a lovely colorful sweater vest. And then last but definitely not least, we have Hyungo. And that is just such a gorgeous picture of Hyungo. He looks so handsome here. Again, really, really love this photo card set. And like honestly, I feel like had I known how much it would end up costing to order this album through proxy, I might have made the decision to just sit this set out. But I'm really glad I didn't, because that is such a cute set of photo cards and I'm really happy to have it in my collection now. So really quickly, let's get the plastic wrap off of this album and see what I pulled. I am still missing both of Harin's photo cards as well as Kia and Harin's bookmarks. I think those are the two I still need. But if I don't pull these today, it will be fine because like I said, I have 5 more albums coming for the Make Star Fansign. Because those, you got 1 random photo card per album, so I needed to buy 5 to have a chance at getting all 5 members. And way too many coming in from the My Music Taste one, because I actually was seriously trying to win that one, and it paid off, but oh, do I have a lot of albums on the way. I will say, because of the packaging, the corner of this album did get a little bit damaged, which is not a big deal for me because, again, I already have my copy of this album that I'm keeping. This was just for the Fansign photo cards, really. But it is still something I want to point out. Let's see. Where's my... Oh, wow. Okay. Talk about not great packaging. The CD was just straight up loose. It was not in the pocket. It was just out there chilling. So, yeah, really glad that I was not buying this for the album itself, because there's definitely some scratch marks on the back there. And like, I have to wonder, did it come loose during shipping, or was it just like straight up not put in there in the factory? Because it could be either one. And it kind of looks like I might be missing a photo card. Oh, no, there it is. Okay. I was about to say. So let's see what we have here. We got Kanghyun's bookmark again. Got another one of those. And then for the photo cards, we got one of Joeun, another one of him. Very handsome with the glasses. Oh, wait a minute. I actually pulled one of Harin's. That's awesome. So I have actually pulled almost all of the cards now for the actual photo cards. I'm just missing the other Harin. Knock on wood, because I'm probably going to jinx myself. But if I don't end up pulling the other Harin card with how many albums I have on the way, that would just be hilarious. But that's awesome. I actually did get a new card out of this. I was not expecting this at all. So that's super exciting. I'm one step closer to completing my ONEWE photo card collection. But that is it for today's quick K-pop haul. As I said, I will be putting up videos for the Make Star albums and the My Music Taste albums when those come in, as well as a video on my Music Taste Fansign experience. So please look forward to those. If you'd like to see more unboxings or K-pop hauls like this one, you can check out the other videos on my channel. And if you like what you see, please feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.